Yeah, maybe it's just my lack of ability to properly ride a horse, but I hate horse.
They're
Like
scary.
riding horses because I don't trust them, and I definitely don't trust myself
You're up
to know
really
what
high,
to
too.
do in a case of like a horse going rogue. Like I would be like,
Yeah, you're
I'm just
on that
along
bitch,
for the
yeah.
ride. I'm along for the ride. This horse is just like a little rebel piece of shit, and it's just like
They'll do that.
And maybe the
Yeah.
horse thought the same about you.
Maybe
They'll
it's
do
a
that.
nice horse.
That's the thing is maybe he did, and now
I'm like-
I'm riding this massive horse that does not care how many times I kick it side or whatever the hell you
I think
do.
both
I don't-
those things make the horse go faster.
That's
You're
the
supposed
problem.
You're supposed to pull
That's
up and
the
say,
problem.
whoa. But yeah, no, that's why I said it is sketchy in its own way, because you could have a fast ass horse and they don't want to listen, and you're along for the ride unless you want to bail. And it's like bailing off that horse at
It's no
40 mile
different
an
than
hour.
like the 3-wheeler and half the other stuff I ride.
I
I'm
know,
just
but
along for the ride.
that's true.
Hold
That's
on.
true.
Yeah, but
That's
you're
true.
at
I'm not
least
saying you shouldn't, I'm
somewhat
just
in
saying.
control. I guess.
Am I though?
Well, we did that. We've done horse riding, but it is. I thought it was fun. Wasn't really my thing,
Rodeo
though.
round 2. Ride some
Ryan's
bulls.
done the bull riding.
The bull was scary.
Dude,
I
Ryan,
was
I
scared.
still can't believe you rode a bull, bro. That was wild.
I'm very glad I got that out of the way.
It's a badass thing to do. Debatably one of the most badass things you can do.
It's just really
Next
a
to
bummer.
like UFC fight, box, ride a bull, I'd say they're all up there. If you ride a PBR bull,
Pabst Blue Ribbon.
that's fucking crazy.
It
No,
is a
like-
bummer too, because some people are like, "Well, let me see you run."
Yeah,
I
it is
ride
a tough
on
one.
weekends and sometimes, and I'm like, it fell over instantly. 'Cause
Yeah,
that
but
was-
you rode it down to the ground, bro.
Yeah,
tore that
Ryan
bitch
freaking
down.
He rode it
grabbed
down
that-
to the ground.
He shoved its face in the dirt and everything.
That was wild, bro.
Borderline animal
I was
abuse.
so anxious, like for you.
Yeah, it was awful. We showed up there, and then it was like, it's kind of one of those things you don't want to get iced. Like when you're about to hit a big jump or something like that, you're like, I don't want to get here, do it, leave. Or not leave, but be done with the thing you're nervous about. And we stood around for like 3 hours. And then the guy before me, the last person to go before me, who like does it for fun and sport, goes and held on a little too long and then went from the back of the bull to the head and then like knocked himself out, broke his collarbone. All that got like really messed up. And then everybody came over and was like, listen, you don't have to do this. And I was like, fuck.
You're trying to hype yourself up to do it, and they're like, "Man, you really don't."
He's
got it."
like,
You're
you really
"Come on."
shouldn't do this.
Well,
That's
yeah.
the worst.
Yeah, man, I don't fully understand the mentality of the guys that go out and just do it for fun on the weekends. I mean,
Some
talk
people
about
are
a
just-
hell of an adrenaline rush, but dude,
I
Grew
think
up that way though. You
those
grew up doing
dudes
it.
clearly are just built different.
I think it's confidence in yourself that you're not going to get hurt, that you and this animal can duel it out. And you're like, the way that I come off is going to be okay. Like, dude, our buddy Blaine rides bucking horses, which are arguably even more nasty, honestly. And he's just like, yeah, no, it's between you and the animal, you know,
Yeah, I guess you spend enough time like
on the seat.
perfecting your craft. You're probably a little bit more confident going into it, but just as like a first timer, especially watching it, dude, is so gnarly.
Yeah.
If you guys haven't seen it, you got to go and watch bull riding at least once, and you'll have a whole new respect for it. Because
It's cool.
as soon as you see how big they are, you're like, oh, this isn't a joke.
And like you said, Ev, I couldn't imagine riding like a real competition bull.
Yeah.
Like they basically just like grab some bull out of the field. And that's the one that I rode. It was tiny compared to those beasts.
Right.